Alicia is een hele mooie, leuke meid die 5 jaar geleden in Nederland is komen wonen. Zij heeft leren koken in Italië en dat doet zij nu hier. En zij is nu ook mijn vriendin. We hebben altijd honger.
The concept of the restaurant is like bringing to the Netherlands a piece of the place I come from. Every time I open the door is like a stepping back home.
Allora vi abbiamo dato un po' di extra lavoro oggi.
Ci siamo abituati.
Esatto, infatti. We are finally now in Castelfranco Emilia. That's the home of tortellino, the most traditional dish of this area, but especially of this village because it was born here.
Quando sei pronta,
sì,
lei la prende in mano, tu vai lì, te la dà, tu la senti e sorridi o meno, dici no, ancora un po' oppure va bene.
Ok, gli dico che va bene, perché sono sicura che va bene.
Quello che vuoi.
È fantastico.
No,
esatto.
Se fossi te direi no, ancora un po', tu senti.
Povera Graziella, povera Graziella. Cosa ti tocca a te?
This is the feeling I would like to give to my guests. Let them taste traditional dishes, and that's also why I give no choice in the menu. You can really try traditional foods with also, of course, my point of view. Making pasta for me, it means to do something I've been growing with. When I was a kid, I've been always helping my mom in the kitchen and asking if I was allowed to make the dinner. Many times I made a mess and she had to clean.
Here in Castelfranco there is an association which makes 2 times a year the event. Those women are making everything handmade and they get to do 22,000 kilos of tortellini every time. So I've been learning, of course, from my grandma when I was a child, but most of it I've been learning also with these ladies, helping them out when this event was almost beginning. We spent many nights together just trying and keep on trying.
La ragazza come era sempre, come l'ho lasciata, molto affettuosa e con un grande animo, per come la conosco io. E poi dopo, nel privato non lo so, comunque come la conosco io, Alice è una ragazza fantastica. Il successo che ha, se lo merita tutto, glielo auguro con tutto il cuore.
Diciamo che allora chiudiamo i fori,
sì,
i fori, perché così si tira meglio,
esatto,
si forma meglio il glutine, lo mettiamo qua, poi
e adesso la Graziella
che la tira,
va
ok?
bene,
Dopo
sì,
facciamo i tortellini.
D'accordo.
Tortellini tradizionali
di Castelfranco
Emilia. Bravo.
Tortellini, tortelloni, oh, that's a good question. They are actually the same shape, but one is small and the other one is big, and what changed is the filling. So the tortellini, the small ones, are filled with meat. Tortelloni are the same shape, but filled with normally ricotta, which is a kind of cheese, and spinaches, and Parmesan cheese, of course. Tortellini should always be served with bouillon. And tortelloni, you can do it a different way, like what I've just done with ragu.
Ti ricordi qualche volta di me?
Eh? One day a woman, a really nice one, came to an osteria and she was supposed to spend the night there. So when she came in, the oster, which is the man like a sort of owner of this place, saw that she was so beautiful, and when he gave her the bedroom, he thought, maybe I should spy her from the keyhole. And the only thing he was able to see was the belly button. So then he went immediately to the kitchen, and with traditional products he wanted to make again the shape of this perfect belly button, and that's how the tortellino was born. Grazie per l'extra lavoro, grazie mille.
Ciao. Dovrei lasciarlo anche a me.
Lunch cannot be skipped. Everybody should stop and sit for half an hour to enjoy a dish of something and just talking a bit together without all the pressure of the work, of course.
Mag ik nee zeggen in de keuken? Ligt een beetje aan de situatie. Ja. Nee. Ja, dat kan, want wij overleggen alles samen en zij is natuurlijk de baas en zij kiest wat voor gerechten we maken, maar ik heb ook mijn eigen inbreng en daar zijn we heel makkelijk in met z'n tweeën, dat is geen probleem.
Norbert, you are not supposed to film here. We have to cross the street the Italian way. Dit is super lekker. Ma io ne ho beccate 2 su 2 qui. Ma dai! Io ne ho beccate 2 su 2 qui.
Io sto venendo a trovarti!
Cosa vuol dire stai venendo a trovarti?
Tua mamma mi ha mandato un messaggio a te.
Come stai? Bene, bene.
Ma che bello vederlo. A te sei bella abbronzata. Mi dispiace, lui deve fare un film delle cose migliori di Castelfranco.
Vabbè, allora sei caduto a pennello. Ciao,
come stai?
Posto, benissimo.
I used to make also ice cream with the taste of some traditional dessert that I also propose in my restaurant, just to let you see that we are strictly connected.
Go! Alice è una carissima amica, è figlia di una nostra carissima amica, perché poi è amica di mia moglie, della Lucilla. Scuole assieme, infanzia assieme, adolescenza insieme, casini assieme e poi dopo coi figli uguale. Quindi Alice la conosciamo da quando era così. Little girl Alice.
Ciao Ico.
Bene, bene.
Siamo venuti su che avevamo capito fin dall'inizio che Alice non stava ferma, voleva fare qualcosa.
I know that many people are not comfortable with wooden spoons, but I have like a sort of traditional feeling with it. It makes me comfortable in using it. And it's a family business. I started with my mom. My old brother is also working as a waiter here. I also have a twin brother and a twin sister. And my sister is also learning, and and my father is here for fun. So when he comes home from work, he likes also to be here with us. Well, actually talking about Italian cuisine, it means nothing, I guess. Well, you can sort of put everything under a roof just because Italy is one whole country, but food from every region is different. You should travel all over the country to really realize that the Italian cuisine, it doesn't exist. But what exists, there's cuisine from every region. Every region has different products and every region has a different climate. Because if we come from Groningen to Bologna, it's 1,400 kilometers, and if we come from Bologna to Sicily, it's also 1,400 kilometers, but of a whole country.
Wat ze zou zeggen als ik iets anders zou willen doen als Italiaanse keuken? Moeilijke vraag. Ja. Ik denk het wel, want we maken hele traditionele gerechten. Alleen zij vindt het ook leuk om naar andere restaurants te gaan bijvoorbeeld, wat niet alleen Italiaans is. En we halen daar ook wel inspiratie uit. En in principe zijn wij daar ook heel vrij in. En we kunnen zelf ons gerecht ook een beetje aanpassen als we dat willen. Dus ja, dat vindt ze zeker wel oké.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for what I've done getting to today, but I think there is way more to do. But I'm not just proud of me, but I'm also proud of my family, which helped me out in all this project. I'm really proud of my boyfriend, which also helps me out with my project, and he also, every time he also have to deal with my difficult character. Everybody was really good making this restaurant, and especially everybody believed in it and is still believing in it, and that's, I think, what makes us growing and going further.
Every time you see tortellini on a table, it means that there is a sort of party, or it's like a family time or friends time, but still a free time to spend with people you love.